Hello, friends. How are you? Today's day, there's a day for mix of emotions, like negative to negative, positive to positive. Is again the flow. Again, it's depends on the different sections of the day. Let's start with my day's journey and till so as per my routine, like I get up at 8:30 today, so my day began at 8:30, and afterwards, the first thing I done is the my Om chanting meditation for 25 times Om chanting and exercise. So I completed the exercise, but a little bit distracted. I felt like I felt the emotions is reached surfaced. I am from the vernacular medium Gujarati, so some long before I bullied and like all the stuff is just into my mind, but somehow I managed to do the work with the exercise afterwards. What actually happened is like I am working on the Power BI. My basic thing is to my basic approach is to work with the absolute honesty. Sometimes we try, sometimes we try to improve something, but even if after the giving this complete honesty, we don't able to get the result because I'm quite distracted, and due to the distractions and due to the distractions and the thoughts which is going on in my mind, and some images is happening in my mind, I am not able to concentrate at that much level. But no, it is okay. Some days is higher, some days is up. Sometimes stake is open higher, sometimes stake is low. Though sometimes sometimes valley we can experience. Sometimes we have to go at at the at the at the completely different situations. Every day is the biggest your biggest enemy. Your laziness, your procrastination. This what I learned is basically the your procrastination, your laziness, your anger, your internal emotions, your feelings. So just confront your emotions. It just try to overpower you, and it is the biggest war between you versus you. There is no such enemy outside. It is all enemy inside. So this is what I understand. After that, work on the work on try to work on the Power BI, specifically the text functions and dashboarding, different dashboarding skills. But I don't think I am completely succeeding. But this is the life. This is the life. I learned one thing, like academic regulation is not only the regulation. Healing and healing and improvement and continuously confronting our feelings is also the great stuff to learn, and this is what I learned today. So after the Power BI section is over, like means after 10 o'clock, I just try to work on a Power BI, and at around 12 o'clock, means after 2 hours, my brother came, and we have discussed about how company is working, and the second thing we discuss about the what is the kind of reality we are living in. So we talked about the bliss point, and bliss point and how basically we talked about the bliss point. And if I talk to the audience what is bliss point is, so the bliss point is a very different phenomena of today's generation. Means basically if you eat burger, if you eat the pizza, like pizza burger, like the pizza of the Domino's, burger of the McDonald's, any other company, what they are trying to do, like they try to capture our cravings, they try to capture our attention. So how they do it? They hire the psychologist. The psychologist done lot of experimentation with lot of crunches, fat materials, and a lot of things, like we got the cravings from the sugars, fat, and salt. So they try to experience with the experiment with the different proportion of it, and whatever proportion, they just hire the 50 to 100 peoples, and try to experiment on them, and they just give with the utilization of different machinery. They take the MRI scans and different scans, and they try to identify like which particular uh, crunch, which particular taste, which particular taste, or which particular type of formula is giving the highest amount of dopamine spike. And this is the thing we are talking about. Uh, when any particular crunch is having the highest amount of dopamine spike, what actually happened uh, is basically the becomes so much addictive. We got the food cravings. We don't got food cravings um, for the things we do. For the don't give the food cravings of the food fruits we eat. We don't get the food cravings from for the for the many of things we are capturing, but we because like fruits are sweet, still we don't get that much craving. Like masalas and spices are great, but we don't get the food craving at level. But why we get the food craving? Because it's operating at the bliss point. And afterwards, I discussed about what is subconscious mind, and we have got lot of discussions like if we and afterwards, I'm still, I can say that I'm quite distracted. Just 1 minute. Uh, just one. We, as a human being, like first time, first touch screen phone given by the Apple in 2007. Before that, not a single person used the touch screen phone. And we are living in a highly engineered version of reality. Every food product, a burger, pizza, sandwich, dabeli, waffles, every product is operating at that bliss point, and this bliss point is highly addictive. Did it create the ultra powerful dopamine spike, and we become addictive. That's the reason why we are getting the food cravings. This is the thing I discussed. And why we love the fat, sugar, and salt? Because fat, sugar, and salt has the good amount of calorie. And long before we sometimes when we are in a forest, our ancestor is in our forest in the forest, they sometimes not able to get the food for the days, and they just die. And due to that reason, they our intuitive internal self just understand that our mind just understand that the food is something which is good for important for the survival, and that's the reason why. And fat has the highest calorie, sugar has the good amount of calorie, so we just love fat and sugar. So this is the reason why we embrace the food so much, but we actually don't need that much food, and we are living in a highly engineered version of reality. The distraction is the highest. Our brain is not trained to it. If I talk about it, then in a mobile, in a single second, we can see the we has unlimited amount of porn access. In Instagram, we can share the thousand and thousand stories. We can share every information. We affected by like, share, and all this stuff. Like we see other people and like, oh, like we are not living a good life, we can immediately feel in this way. So and we has the in unlimited amount of porn access, and like sex is something which our mind felt like it is important. because reproductive system is important for the making the progression of the species. But the sexual access is free in the pornographical site. So we are living in a highly engineered version of reality. Every growth is designed in a way which looks good, which looks more and more good. Fast fashion is right now the trend. Food is occupy the highest level of space. If I talk about my area, then if I talk about the Vastral in Ahmedabad side, in the Vastral, 5 years ago, very few shops are there, and like if I talk about 10 to 15 years ago, then it's like a forest. But right now, in a 4 by 4 kilometer area, I can see that the 500 plus hotels are there. So it's good for economy. Somehow it is not good for our health. It's because we are living in a highest level of abundance. This is what our thing is. So distraction is the highest, and sometimes not able to focus. My Power BI stuff is not at reach at a good level today. I'm not able to. I try to focus on it, but not able to do much things. I just somehow what I done is like go for the easy video. I just gone for the easy video and try to just do the work as much as possible. Afterwards, I gone into the SBI bank and at a lunchtime. So what actually happened to me is like my 2 hours is gone. And when I came out of the SBI, like in my house, I'm feeling little bit anxious, and I'm most of the time keeping my this phone switched off. But but the but I have to go to the SBI, so I just switch on and I gone into the SBI stuff. So afterwards, due to that reason, the 2 hours are lunch break and all this stuff. I surfed a lot of Instagram reels and all this stuff. So I can't say like I'm completely focused today. I'm very much distracted. And when I came out to the house, like I'm not able to I'm quite distracted and I feel a little bit anxiety. Like I am from the vernacular medium Gujarati and from the uh, and that due to that reason, uh, like sometimes you bullied and it just gone into my mind. So I felt anxiety. To reduce the anxiety, I tried exercise second time, and then I bath. Then I bath. So exercise has a good amount of effect on us. Like exercise is many research shows that right now that exercise has the similar effect and sometimes the higher effect than the antidepressant uh, medicine. So it's a natural antidepressant given to all us. So I just done the lot of exercise and afterwards a bath. So till that around 6 or 7 o'clock happened. Unfortunately, I missed the finals. I actually don't know the fire. Today is the final. I seen only one over. So today is the final and I missed it. Because sometimes we are focused and it's okay. It's okay to try our best in order to, and sometimes kuch to chutega, wo- whatever something will be left. So this thing happened. So what I afterwards like 8 o'clock, my brother is want to travel to the Abu and he is going to the Abu mountains, Mount Abu, Rajasthan. For that, I have to go with the Activa to metro station to put him. Uh, and afterwards, um, I tried the waffles. Waffles. I just eat waffles first time out of FOMO. fear of missing out. I'm from the East Ahmedabad, and East Ahmedabad is like having a very less weapon shop. If like, but when I studied in the LJ Institute of Pharmacy, I seen many people talk about the waffles. So I got the got the I got the like FOMO. Okay, what is this word? Like I don't know. I'm from the vernacular medium Gujarati. I am from the East Ahmedabad. So in the East Ahmedabad, the waffle shops are not so common. Like you can't even find it. And like people talk about waffles. Like I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know. But uh, so I got the FOMO. Like at that time I just uh, long before it's talk of long before I at that time I'm just wasted a 3 to 4 hour and thinking, oh yeah, I don't know the things. What is waffle? I am very less aware. I am dumb. All this stuff. Like it's just a negative thinking in our mind. It's just a toxicity in our mind, which I experienced at that time. So recently, 1 week ago, one waffle shop opened near my house, and I just go there out of FOMO. And what I realize is like it is not that worth to hype about. Yeah, okay, taste is good, but but it's not worth the money, and as well as it's not worth to give the time about. This is what I learned, and I always prefer the healthy choices. And waffles are like full of sugar, and this is the thing we learned. Like every popular thing is not so great. Every great thing is not so great. Every talked thing is not so great. If we just experience one time, we will realize this fact. And like learning is not just about academic thing. Learning is also about these things. Like to confront our emotions, to achieve the achieve the greatness in our mind, to being honest in our karma, to improve the love and affections towards others and towards yourself, to gain the peace in the mind, to improve the learning, to improve the learning, to achieve the greatness, to get the work done, to get the dream, and like just visualizing and improving ourselves. This is all things actually happen. Afterwards, I seen only one over, and I Surya Kumar catch. It's a it's a mind boggling. It's like, and I made a video before that, and after the making the video, I gone into the gone into the first floor of my house, and like uh, the last over remaining in the finals, and I missed the finals. But it's okay. Sometimes we have to work, and definitely many moments come. But this moment is like great. But at least I seen the last over. This is in my luck, and I am very emotional. My my most favorite legend, Virat Kohli, is retiring from the T20 World Cup, and like he is my idol. He is the representation of the focus. He is the representation of the courage. He is the representation of power, humanity. I actually shared the many of the Instagram posts in my mobile phone about Virat Kohli and all the things. Like we won the World Cup. So congratulations, we won the World Cup. We deserve it. It is the legacy. It's a greatness. So mix of the day. Sometimes not able to focus properly and not able to complete the Power BI assignment today. But some mix of feelings are there. Many times confronted my emotions, confronted the loneliness as well. It's crazy great. Yeah. Just thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Thank you for Thank you, God, for this journey. We all has to be grateful. Sometimes I'm thinking about like, oh, I'm bullied and I'm distracted and all this stuff. But we are the persons who has food. We are the persons who has good health. We are the persons who has the good family. And we are the persons who has the air conditioner in our house and inside the laptop I'm shooting this video. So we are lucky. We are privileged. Thank you so much, God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for bottom of my heart and apologies for whatever type of bad thing I done, whatever type of distractions I got. So, and tomorrow I will try to be more better, more empowered. Healing makes us empowered. Love makes us empowered. Uh, People makes us empowered. And sometimes even if we're not able to focus, when we sit and be honest with our subconscious, when we become honest with our decision, we felt empowered. This is the journey. This is the greatness. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much.